forgive me for the shaky camera. I'm still using my phone camera. I still have not received um, my camera that I typically use for my YouTube vids. So anyway, so I decided to just go ahead and take the K&N filter that I just got today, put it in the airbox, but leave it to me to not leave things well enough alone. I decided to go ahead and remove the resonator that's attached to the airbox. What I've done is remove the top airbox and the bottom airbox. I had to get to the wheel liner, remove that so that I can get to the spot where I can remove the resonator. Basically, that is the piece right there. So what this is it sort of kind of muffles the sound of the intake. Kind of goes here, so like so. So I removed this piece. It does have a rubber coupler. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm taking this coupler and I pulled a cap off of plasti dip, and I'm going to use that as my cap. I'll basically put it on here like so. It's pretty hard to do it with one hand. Anyway, you kind of get the idea. You put it on here like that, and attach it right back to the end piece here. And now the difference is it's a shorter run and should produce. Where is that piece? It's a shorter run. That way, I should kind of lose that muffled sound and get a little bit more out of this intake here. So now that I've seen the routing of how it goes from the side vent into this piece right here, how in the world with such a skinny, such a small location, that critter or whatever it is got through this portion here into the bottom of the airbox and stuff it with insulation and its food. Yeah, still amazed. You probably can't see it, but the opening that goes to that intake funnel is very small and tiny. So I'm not quite sure how it even found it, but I guess when the car's warm and it's cold outside, they'll figure it out. So I went ahead and zip tied the coupler onto the cap. Kind of looks somewhat stock, don't it? I realize this is Home Depot crap, but you know, I mean, it works. So instead of buying the expensive intake, that all it does really is just eliminate that and provide a slightly larger volume. You know, I'll deal with this for now. And why not have a cone filter there? It's pretty much obvious, right? You don't want to be sucking in hot air from the engine bay. So I'm not quite a fan of that. I prefer the cold air intake, and I think the design of this, although I wish they would have gotten lower on the intake just so that they can grab a little bit more air. But I mean they're Honda engineers, so they should know what the hell they're doing, what they're talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on that end right there, and also zip tie that just so that it doesn't fall off. So I put the assembly back on, minus the zip ties. It kind of looks like it's somewhat stock because of the matte finish of that cap. it shortened it significantly, so hopefully I'll get a little bit more of a rumble or a grunt on this car. It typically would go like up to there, so it shortened it quite a bit. So I should be able to hear the intake much better. I don't really expect any performance gains out of it. I do expect better flow from the K&N, and all I gotta do now is button her back up. I do have to go to the store to get more to get newer clips so that I could kind of fasten her without it, them starting to droop because they are 27. Is it 27? Yeah, something like that. 27 years old, those clips, and some of them I've actually already busted. So once I get that back on, I'm gonna put the wheels back on. I'm gonna probably jack them all up. I'll jack this car up again on all four corners because I do want to check for wheel bearing. I've been kind of sort of been in denial, thinking that they're tires and maybe a missing weight or alignment from that noise, but you know, I guess I'm just dreading the fact that it's going to be bearings because I don't have. I mean, I have the ability to be able to take it out, but I'm not. I don't think. I mean, It's not that I don't think. I don't have the means to press the bearings onto the assembly, the hub assembly. But yeah, so she's coming along. Just some minor things here and there, just to get her back on the road without having to worry too much. I do want to take her to whatever's left over for this season as far as car meets. Give her a little bit of attention. So anyway, like I said before, and I'll probably saying it again because I've been in and out of this video post. If you like the content, if there's something that you think I'm not doing right, leave a comment below, maybe some suggestions as to what I should do next. And hopefully you guys can subscribe and give me a follow. Sure does help. I'm not really looking much other than to use this channel as a means to be able to record all of my dealings with these cars. I should just say build. Good way for my kids to look back and figure out what their father did wrong with these cars, because they will be inheriting them. So okay, yeah, that's pretty much it, and see you guys in the next post. All right, be kind.